We're here with Jody at the Foundry. Jody is the Chief Customer Officer, and we're going to talk a little bit about what's been going on with Nuke, Moto, Katana. It sounds like you have a lot of new updates coming out for all of your software. How's your Siggraph been so far? We'll start there.
It's been fantastic. I mean, already today we've had some incredible customer presentations here at the booth. It's really exciting this year. I think the vast majority of our customer presentations actually involve multiple products this year, so it's giving them a chance to talk about really workflow and the challenges that artists face every day.
That's so cool. Yeah, your booth has been very busy, even just coming up to talk to you right here. I see you already have a presentation going on. What is going on? Who's coming by? What are they talking about? Can you touch on that a little bit?
Absolutely. Of course, we have our great partners and the best animation companies in the world, like Pixar, presenting Finding Dory, including Katana. They made some really exciting announcements this week regarding USD that we're really, really happy to hear about. We also have a number of customers presenting commercial products, which is exciting. The guys at Framestore presenting an incredible VR project, BMW with Gigi Hadid. It's a really nice piece, so if people haven't had a chance to see it, they should stop by.
That's the 360?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
very cool.
Yeah.
We'll definitely check that out. And that kind of speaks on the importance of actually being here physically. Can you talk about that a little bit? We're in this age now where people can access information on the web, but it really doesn't beat being here in person. So
it really doesn't. I mean, the opportunity to talk with customers, potential customers, and even students here, you hear feedback that you just can't online. As important as the communities online are, the forums, the mailing lists, nothing beats people seeing work in progress, work that's been produced, and particularly now, given all of the interest in VR, because it is such early stages, people are trying to work through the challenges. There is not one established workflow or one final set of hardware. So it's really great for people to be together, to collaborate, share best practices.
yeah. I love how VR has totally broken through the scene. You see it everywhere walking around Siggraph, but like you said, it's new and it hasn't reached its peak. It's ever growing. What's going on with the Foundry in VR? What kind of updates do you have there?
Yeah, most recently we launched Cara VR, which is a plugin for Nuke, our flagship product. It really takes a lot of the overhead out of time-consuming processes like stitching and makes the ability to view 360 in headset, in the Rift, in the Hive, really saves a lot of time. And given the number of people that are wanting to create VR content for commercials on short timelines, the ability to work efficiently, remove the overhead of these manual processes, it really can change the project.
That's wonderful. And this has already been released?
It's already been released.
And is it?
It's already been released. It works with Nuke, Nuke-X, Nuke Studio. We just communicated to our education customers yesterday that people with current education licenses will also be receiving Cara VR. So there's a ton of interest. It's exciting.
That is very exciting. And is it accessible to anybody that wants it, or is it mostly production studios, or who's going to be using it the most?
We've actually seen a huge range. It came out of the tech that was developed by our research team from Ocula. So historically, when plugins like this would get released, it might be limited to a subset of our customers. And actually, what's been really interesting about Cara is that individual users, people that are independents, that are one or two people working on projects, have been purchasing it, as well as the big studios. So we're really seeing uptake across all of our customer segments, which is exciting.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Do you have any other updates in regards to any other pieces of your software that you want to share?
Next up, we have a big release coming for Katana. Katana is going to be available finally on Windows, which we're quite excited about. There's been a number of customers that have been asking for that. Jordan Thistlewood, our Katana product manager, is here and has been presenting. And we're excited about this release because a lot of the overhead that used to exist with installing the software, trialing it, and really making it easier to use for small teams, the overhead's now been removed. So no longer is it a product just for the big studios. Small teams of 2 and 5 people can even realize the benefits of this look, dev, and lighting tool. And having been a former customer and purchased Katana, I know how powerful it is. So I'm excited that it's going to reach more people.
That's great. Congratulations on so many exciting new things. And it goes without saying that a lot of our user base is already familiar with the Foundry and the amazing products that you offer. But just in case, is there a website you want to throw out there where they can find out more?
www.thefoundry.co.uk.
Thank you so much, Jody. Pleasure speaking with you. Absolutely. Thank you. Likewise.